guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chelsiejayy and I'm back with another video. Today's video is the start of my cut crease series, so hopefully you enjoy this video. I am going to be introducing like different styles of cut creases. Well, not different styles, girl, but like different kinds of cut creases. So in my next video we're going to be doing a soft matte cut crease look, which is going to be fire. I already know. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chelsiejayy if you have not. Yeah, and let's just go ahead and get into it. So to start, I use the Anastasia eyeshadow primer. You need this primer. Go ahead and get it. Like, it's worth it. If you have the P. Louise eye base, you can use that. I'm not sure the pricing on that, but I think it is a little bit more expensive. But you do need some type of eyeshadow primer, and I personally recommend this one. Really just makes the pigments show up, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of doing like a bomb cut crease, is to make sure that the pigments are there. So I'm just gonna pop that onto my lid and blend everything out. I just use my finger to blend everything. You can mix it with a concealer because this is a little bit bright, so if you want to darken it up, mix your concealer with it too. But just keep in mind that it may not show up as bright, because the brighter the eyeshadow primer, the brighter the look will be. So yeah, so we're just gonna blend everything out. So now that you have your eyeshadow primer on, it should look something like this. I'm pretty sure you already know how to do a cut crease, girl. So let me just show you how I do mine. I don't know why I'm trying to like give you a step by step, like this is what you need to do. No, just follow me, okay? Follow me. So the next thing I like to do, typically I don't set my eyelids, but you can if you want to, but that's just something I personally don't do. Okay, to start, I'm going to take my A30 brush. This is the Anastasia brush, their eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking this palette. A lot of people, I'm not sure if you can just buy this palette in the store or how that would work. If you have an eyeshadow palette that incorporates brown, any type of neutral tones like these right here, that's going to be your best friend. So I'm going to take just a brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to work it into the crease. I'm going to take this shadow right here, and I'm just going to warm that into my crease. So I like to do that first before even moving on to like a cut crease type vibe. You want to make sure that your pigments are like showing up in your crease, because that's where you're going to cut your crease at. So you want it to be like really defined. Like right here, that's where you want to focus in on, because that's where we're going to do the cutting, okay? So you want to make sure that it's nice and flawless right there. And again, this is just what I like to do for my face. So if you do something different, then that's totally okay. Like, you don't have to follow, you know, what I'm doing, but this is just how I do my cut crease. So we're just gonna blend around everything, and I love like warm tones. I'm not like a super bright cut crease type of girl, but I will take it there sometimes, you know. Now I'm going back in with that A30 brush, and I'm going around those two shadows just to blend them together. You want them to be friends, not enemies, okay? Now I'm going into the Anastasia Nirvana palette, and it's this palette right here. I'm going to take the shade, let's see, I think I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Eccentric, and I'm going in with this Anastasia A25 brush. I'm just going to go back into my crease using that shade. I'm taking the Nirvana palette, this one right here, and I'm going to go into like a purple shade, but I'm not gonna go ham, okay? Like, I want like Just a introduction, like a light purple. I say that now, but it could go crazy as soon as I get started. You see that the color is really focusing on like the inner part, and that's fine. Like, this is the look that I was kind of going for. I do have a new brush that I'm trying out for cut creases. I don't know how this is gonna go, girl, because I lost my holy grail brush that I've always used, that I've used for years, y'all. You can't tell me. Like, I was so sad. That's why I haven't been doing cut creases, because it's just like I can't really, it don't really hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't hit the same if you don't have that same brush. But anyway, I'm gonna try this Morphe M508 brush. I'm not gonna be talking during like the cut crease process, like me cutting it, because it's like you really gotta focus, okay? So I'm just gonna cut my crease and you guys can watch me do that. This is my cut crease. Like, I feel like the brush, it worked really well. So if you do want to try it, it is a smaller brush, and I would recommend flattening the brush out. Kiki Adams, I think that's her name, Kiki Adams, she has like a great brush tutorial on how to flatten your brushes to like do cut creases. So I would recommend that. So if you are going to use that brush, make sure that you flatten it out so that you can get like a more precise line. Like, mine is crisp, but not as crisp as I like it. So like, sis, like, we like it to be top tier crisp, okay? But anyway, I'm going back into that Nirvana palette. I'm not sure what number this is. I think this is the second or third, or maybe the first one. Is it the first one? I don't know. But I'm going into the purple one, and I'm just going to take the shade A3. I'm going to work it around that cut crease. And I'm using the Anastasia brush as well. I like to go around and kind of blend it into the cut crease too. Like, you can, don't be afraid. You can get in there and blend it up and out. And again, this is just what I like to do. I'm just going to take that on the other side too. So that's pretty much all I do, like, to cut it. And then the next thing I'm going to take, I'm going back into this palette right here, the Nirvana palette. And I'm going to take that shade Celestial. So I'm just taking this. This is an old Morphe brush too. And I'm taking the Morphe setting spray, continuous setting spray. I promise you this is not a dedicated Morphe video, but this is just all I have near me. And you see I took my finger and it's really showing up. So if you really, I have to look like this, y'all. I know I'm looking crazy, but I took my finger so that it can really show up too. That's a little hack. If you are not getting like the payoff that you're looking for, just take your finger and dab it on there too, because that'll really help. Next, I'm going to take, I think I'm gonna take this gold shade. How y'all think? Gold and purple. That might be cute. So I'm gonna take the gold shade using that same brush. It's called Summer, and I'm gonna take that in the inner corner. Yes, come through. Come through. Do y'all see that? Like, come on. Stop playing with us. It's cute. And I'm going back into that purple that I used in the other palette just to bring everything together. I'm using the NYX matte liner to line my eyes. You guys, I wasn't even recording. I'm so sorry. Look at my face. Ignore me. So I used the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and then I went in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer underneath. And I'm just blending this out with a E6 brush by Morphe. Now I'm going to take the Juvia's Place 15 concealer, and then I'm also mixing it. I think I'm going to mix it with the ColourPop Hyaluronic Concealer, I think, but don't hold me to it. Never used this on myself, the Juvia's Place concealer, so this is my first time, so hopefully I like it. I'm going to blend out my conceal portion first, and then I'll come back and contour the rest of my face. I did make my nose line a little bit big, like it's a little too big, but it's okay. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm taking a brush to blend it out first, and then I'm going to go back around with the beauty sponge. Now I'm going to take the walnut contour stick. Well, this is a foundation stick by Anastasia, but I use it as a contour stick. I'm taking the Morphe E51 brush, and I'm blending that out. I'm going back into that contour. Now I'm going back into that foundation stick, and I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm taking the Huda Beauty powder to set my face. This is in the shade Banana Bread. So I'm gonna lightly go into the Morphe Big Shot setting bronzer, and I'm going to lightly use that E6 brush to bronze around the face. Going back into the Anastasia palette, I'm just going to warm up the area underneath my eye. Just taking that summer shade and I'm taking it around the inner part of my eye. Now I'm going to sweep that powder away. Going back into that Caudalie spray. And I'm also going into the Morphe setting spray. Okay guys, so I did put my lashes on. Next I'm going to dip into the Becca palette. This is my favorite blush palette. I'm going to take the shade in the middle and just add just a little bit of blush. Just a little bit. Well, next I'm going to apply my lip liner. I'm going to be using the Pop BFF3 lip liner. This is one of my favorite ones as well. And I'm also using the Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk. Okay guys, so that is the end of the look. Hopefully you enjoyed this cut crease tutorial. Next time we're going to do a matte eye, so I think that'll be more my speed. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. So if you did, definitely give me a thumbs up, girl, and also subscribe if you have not already. If you have not already, definitely follow me on Instagram too, because that's where you'll see some other things that I'm up to whenever I'm not on here. Also give me some suggestions in the comment section of what you would like to see from me next. I'm gonna incorporate some lifestyle content and also just mix it up a little bit. I don't know how I feel about doing like a bunch of hair tutorials or anything like that, because I'm not a hairstylist. I barely be getting my own hair together. So but yeah, if you do have any requests on videos that you would like to see from me, drop them down below too. So if you did watch the whole video, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know that the cut crease is giving, sis. Okay, that's how I'll know that you watched the whole video. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you in my next one, and yeah, see you later.